one lady, somebody used to come to have sex with her in their house. But nobody else used to see that person, only her. So the person will walk in physically, but the mother and the father will not see the person. And so one day the mother entered her room. And saw her on the bed behaving in a funny way, like a woman, you know what I'm talking about. And so the mother was like, what nonsense are you doing here? And then beat her. She rose up and quarreled with the mother. So the mother quarreled back. And the spiritual husband that usually come to meet her became angry and asked her to strike the mother with stroke. She struck the mother with stroke. Instantly, the woman, as she was talking to her, developed a problem and it became stroke. And the woman became paralyzed on one side. And then while she was abusing the mother, the elder brother came in. That young man, let me leave his name, came in and became angry and slapped her for abusing the mother. That demon asked her to make that one go exile. You know what they call exile? The guy moved into the house, packed his bag without uninstructed, and left the house, not knowing where he was going. He ended up in Aba and was roaming the street in Aba. He was not married. But it was not normal. When you meet him on the street, he will talk with you normally. But actually, he doesn't know what he was doing in Aba. It was one night we have a night began to manifest. You know, when people manifest, let me go into that one. And so it was became so violent. So I asked them to set her apart and keep her for me. When I was done with the program, I have to look for her. When I found her, I asked her questions. She told me that anybody in the church, that most of the youths in the church have been down because of her activities. She told me that she has power in her eyes to get men on her bed. She told me she was given an assignment to kill 100 men or 112 men, I've forgotten now. And she killed 90 something. She belonged to a club, a cult called Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature was a group that used to play music in those days. Hey, oh, OPP. You know, such things. And eventually, that night, she told me about a young man we were praying for. And that young man we were praying for, the man, but God wasn't answering the prayer. And I was wondering why God was not answering the prayer. We've been praying and fasting. Of course, sometimes in life, when you pray and answers are not coming, it is important to inquire why answers are not coming. Because God is always willing to answer all prayers. But when prayers are not answered, there must be a reason why answers are not coming. Are you following what I'm saying here? And so that lady, because in life, you have captives that are, and you have captives that are lawful captives. And I will explain quickly. Can I go ahead? The unlawful captives are captives who became innocently a captive. He didn't know how he got involved in that nonsense and the inside of it. But there are, and that kind of captive ordinary prayer in Jesus' name, get out, the demon goes. But there are captives that became captives by their own volition and intentions. They submitted